Welcome back to Dad Deals. Today we'll be checking out the HitchFire Grill. Yes, this is a grill that attaches right to your hitch receiver and can swivel out so you can grill anywhere, whether you're tailgating, camping, or just enjoying the outdoors. This is a really cool product, so stay tuned. I'll show you all the features, some pros and cons, things I like about it, things I don't like about it. So sit back, relax, and let's check out this grill. So first up, this is the HitchFire F20 Grill. This has 2 burners on it. It runs 2 1-pound propane tanks. You actually can get an adapter that can run off a 20-pound or any other propane tank you might have. But this basic kit comes with the actual grill and the swing arm, and the price is $700. That is a steep price. That is one of the things I don't really like about this grill. I do think it's on the expensive side. So this is definitely a premium item, but it is extremely well made. And if you camp a lot or tailgate a lot, I could definitely see this thing being worth it. Another nice thing is this grill is expandable. They have a bunch of accessories that you can get for it, and I'll cover some of those at the end of this video. So this thing is very easy to install. It just slides right into your hitch like anything else. It is designed to work with your normal 2-inch receiver. And a nice thing is the hitch pin that this thing comes with is threaded, so it really tightens it down and eliminates really any wiggling. So you really don't need to use a hitch stabilizer with this thing. This is kind of an all-in-one. It stabilizes it really well. And I didn't notice any wobbling or anything like that driving it down the road. But you can just tighten down that stabilizing pin with a ratchet, and then you're good to go with the hitch. The grill itself just sits on top and then locks down with a squeezing clamp. They also have an inserting pin that keeps the whole grill from rotating. And there's even a place to put a lock, so you can just lock up this grill so no one can just snatch it right off the back of your truck. To swing the grill out, they have this lever. There is a safety pin that you'll need to remove first. It does have different locking positions, so you'll need to pull that pin, and then you can rotate the entire thing out to wherever you need it. The whole grill can swivel on top, so it's really any angle that you want to grill at will work just fine. I didn't have any issue putting down my tailgate. I do drive a mid-size truck, but I don't see how there'll be any issue putting down a tailgate even with a full size. There is a side table accessory that you can get with this, but I would actually pass on this if you're going to be using it with a truck. I actually preferred to put down my tailgate and sort of use that as a big side table, where I found that theirs that attaches to the swing arm kind of got in the way. But I would consider it if I was going to attach this to an SUV or van or anything like that, where I didn't have that tailgate space. That's where I could see that side table coming in handy. Just keep in mind that it does limit your space around the grill. But now let's see how this thing can cook. One thing to note that this grill heats up extremely fast, so you will have no issues with heat with this grill. I'll be cooking up some frozen burgers. I really should have thawed these out beforehand, but I did want to test how this thing worked with some frozen burgers. It also was a really cold day out, so they didn't really thaw as much as I thought they would. But this had no issue cooking them up. They came out really nice. I love the space on this grill. I was able to cook up 6 hamburgers and have plenty of space left over. I really could have fit much more than that on here. There's a nice integrated temperature gauge up top so you can monitor that temperature. And there's even a grease tray in the back, so it makes it easy to clean up. Another nice feature with this grill is that you don't actually have to grill from your tailgate. So let's say you take this thing camping, you attach it to the tailgate to save space in your bed, but you get to the campsite and you'd rather grill on a table. You can actually lift this grill up. It has rubber feet on the bottom, and you can grill wherever you want. I actually grilled on this little folding table, and even on the bottom I checked, it really didn't get hot at all, so it really does a great job shielding that heat, and you should be good to go grilling pretty much anywhere. And that's really a huge feature of this grill. It's just saving space in your bed, especially if you drive a mid-sized truck or van or SUV or anything like that. A grill can really take up a ton of space when you're packing, and having this attached to the back really just frees up all that space and allows you to take a grill without sacrificing that storage space. Also, when you're done grilling, it keeps the grill smell and any grease spillage, anything like that outside of your vehicle, which is always nice. So one other accessory for this I'll be testing is the griddle insert. So let's get this thing seasoned up and see how it cooks. One thing I like using is this Blackstone seasoning. Really works really well. All you have to do is just heat it up, put some of this on there, spread it around, let it smoke off, and do that about 3 or 4 times. So we tried some frozen burgers before. Let's try some smash burgers on the griddle. And these turned out excellent. This was super easy. The grease trap with the HitchFire logo lines up perfectly with that grease tray. So using the griddle actually makes this super easy to clean, and it worked out really well. Of course, there's also a nice bottle opener up front so you can enjoy some drinks while you're grilling. And overall, this is a really well-made grill, and I really can't think of a better grill that you would want to use camping or tailgating. It is on the expensive side, like I said earlier, but if you want to treat yourself or you go camping, tailgating a lot, this might be a worthy investment. You can get this over on realtruck.com. I'll have a link in the description below. Thank you to realtruck for sending this out to me to test and review for you guys. As always, if you found my video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you next time on Dad Deals.